What's going on, guys? Good afternoon, good evening, good night from wherever you're watching all over the world. Today's video is going to be coming out of Baltimore, Maryland. Pretty much the Baltimore officers were trying to approach a gentleman who was suspected of carrying a firearm or a weapon. So pretty much as they try to jump out and question the individual proceeds to move his crossbody bag from the back to the front, and then a foot pursuit ensues. And let's analyze it. Let's check it out. Let's see what the officers did wrong, what they did right, and what could have been different outcomes here. Let's go. All right, so this is going to be the first angle. This looks like a pole camera, a fisheye pole camera. As you can see, there's multiple officers about to come into the frame right here. You're gonna see the right side right here, guy with the orange, and it's the officer. The one with the white shorts is the subject in question. If you see very briefly here, look at the bottom right corner. He moves the bag from the back to the front and continues to proceeds to dig into the bag, and this is where the foot pursuit happens. Follow him. Oh, one shot goes off. Ooh, that's a lot of gunshot. Ooh, shots fired indeed. All right, looks like a crowd is gathering now. They definitely gonna need backup ASAP. Yep. Now the whole streets is coming out because they boys just got shot. Yeah, this is definitely Baltimore. They just there was like a storm of gunfire, and they're just there. Okay, this is a different angle. Looks from like it's from a store or a faked camera from some sort. But this is a different angle. Here already starts off a little late when they're already running, and the gentleman takes out the gun on the right hand side. You're gonna see the gun right here. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. Hold on, let me move it. Let me move my camera. So right over here, you're gonna see he takes out the gun out of the crossbody bag on the right hand, and I think he accidentally lets off a round. Officer says, "Oh shit!" Gun on the hand. Oh, he gets shot, but he still reaches for the gun. As he gets shot, he's still reaching for the gun. Okay, this is a different one here. Different angle. All right, this is a different angle here. Let me just turn this off real quick. All right, this is the initial stop or attempt stop. So he suspects this individual of having a weapon on him, or how, I don't know. They don't clarify that yet, but somehow they want to question him about him having a firearm or a weapon. So instead of stopping, he just continues to walk away, and you saw what happened after. This is the 1 minute buffer, I'm assuming, so the body cam is still not live. That's why you don't hear any audio. Another officer in the back here. He reaches for the bag, and this is where the foot pursuit happens. One shot goes off accidentally. Officer gets out the way. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. This is a crossfire situation right here. This I would not suggest. There are about 3 officers right here on this side shooting at this subject right here because he's still reaching for the gun. This officer could have easily got hit. There's about 3 officers on the other side shooting down range right here on this little tunnel. But luckily he didn't get hit. Lets off a couple of rounds, justifiably in my opinion, because he still has the gun in his hands. This is the other officers. Oh, this is the initial officers, the second officer in the car. Okay, this is the one who actually took down the threat. Let's play that one more time. You're gonna see the gun go in his hands before he lets off rounds. Says no, no, no. He's still reaching for the gun, so they're allowed to shoot back. Okay, this guy gets some cover. All right. And this is the other view. There's like about 4 to 5 different views. This guy right here, it's lucky he didn't get hit. This guy right here is in the way of all the gunfire. He could have easily got hit. Like a good 20 to 25 rounds for sure. Let me move my camera out the way. Okay. Wow, look at that gun. Look at that big gun they removed from him. He still had it on him. He still had it in his possession. Look at that. Look at this. It looks like a Sig Sauer, actually. Looks like a Sig. Wow, that is a big old gun. This is Officer Negron's point of view. Now the whole crew's coming out to cry about the suspect being down. This is dangerous, right? Because anybody else could have a gun here. Anybody can have a gun here. It's a scary situation here. They need backup ASAP. They need backup ASAP. They can't even look. They can't even render aid here, because even if they try to render aid, like it's gonna put yourself at it's a safety risk. Because I could be rendering aid and you don't know what they're gonna be doing behind my back. They could stab me. They could shoot me. They could assault me. So they can't. Their officers are not even available to render aid at this point, which they should, but they can't. This is becoming a hostile crowd. Now they're trying to fight them. Come on, where's the backup, guys? Where's the backup? They're getting outnumbered here, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Where's the backup at? Baltimore Police Department, a very dangerous place. 100% they should have hundreds and hundreds of officers. I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about this video? Do you think the shooting is justified? I'm going to lay out my opinion. The initial stop, they try to speak to him about him potentially having a weapon. He flees. They pursue on foot. All good. Everything is all good, right? The guy reaches, moves his crossbody back from the side or the back from the rib area closer to the back to the front, and continues and then proceeds to reach inside of the bag. Red flag right there. At this point, you could at least draw your firearm, because you do not know what he's going to take out of the bag. Anyways, the initial officer behind starts in a pursuit. The subject then lets off an accidental round. Boom. Now you know for a fact he has a firearm. Initial officer goes around and runs away. Other officers behind him gets a clear view of the subject with the handgun in his hand. They continue to shoot down range and take down the threat. As the threat goes down, the gun is like a hand length away from him, an arm's length away from him. He proceeds, as he's shot, to reach for the gun while he sees there's 2 more cops, because he's looking right towards him. So I don't know what was going through his mind. But after being shot, he still reaches for the gun. The officers had no other choice but to shoot down range to continue to completely stop the threat. So is this shooting justified? Yes, 100% yes, in my opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments. That's the video for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button to help the algorithm and show it to other people. Let me know what you guys want me to react next. See you guys in the next one. Peace.